The thing is, and I firmly believe this, I can sit here and yap at you all I want and give you all the advice in the world, but until you go through it, until you live it, you won't see it. And I feel like you just have to go through the trials and tribulations because I can think of a man right now, maybe 2 or 3 actually, where I was like, it's bad news, Katrina. They're not your friend. They're not your partner. It's not going to end well. And she's
called out.
Well, I don't know. Like, but why? Like, why do you think that, Tara? And I'd be like, listen.
I'm called out.
I just know.
Yeah.
And
you were absolutely right.
Every time.
Hello, welcome back to the Pretty Poor Decisions podcast. I have a very special guest today. We have Tara Abtahi.
I'm almost gone.
What do you mean? Your name is not hard.
Listen, you'd be surprised. You'd be surprised.
What have people said?
Wow, I just got Tara about 5 minutes ago on a work call with somebody that's known me for over a year now. So, you know. That's cool. Cough, cough, Jordan. Yes, you. We're calling out names on this podcast.
She's definitely listening to this.
As she should, right off the gate. And if you don't call this out later, Katrina's going to know you didn't listen to her podcast.
I don't know. If you call her Tara, I already know.
We already know. And then my last name.
Abtahi.
TSA doesn't love it.
What?
So
what do they say?
It really depends where you're at in life, They just, they don't love it.
They only say... The only other way to say it is Abtahi.
And that's correct, too.
Yeah.
But, you'd be surprised. There's people out there that...
Interesting.
Uncultured.
Well, besides how to pronounce your name, would you like to introduce yourself to folks who don't know who you are?
Absolutely. Well, if they don't know who I am, that's a red flag.
That's a problem.
Red flag on the plate. Where do I even begin, y'all? My name is Tara Abtahi. My girl Katrina got that right. I'm a colleague, but I'm a colleague turned friend. Are we talking about where...
We're friends?
Some days.
Oh,
some
okay.
days.
I got excited.
Depends on the day. Maybe on like Monday,
I get
Wednesday.
Really excited when I cross the friends threshold with coworkers.
Okay, well maybe she's not a friend yet.
That's crazy. She took it back.
She's acting a little too
sorry.
We're gonna tone you down a little bit. Okay, let's take it down a couple notches.
Okay.
I can't let your head get too big.
My bad.
Bay Area girl through in and through out, baby. Okay. San Jose State graduate, Spartan up. So my little Spartans out there. I'm a well-educated woman. I got my MBA, so 2 degrees and 2 degrees hotter, baby. What else can I share about myself? I love sports. I'm a little tomboy at heart.
Love sports?
I do. I'm actually not a girly girl.
Oh.
Yeah.
What sports do you play?
Basketball. Well, played.
Played.
Your girl's a little out of
whatever.
commission,
Whatever, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not that cool, y'all. Katrina thinks I'm really cool, but I'm really not that cool. That's all I got for y'all.
You're very cool.
Yeah.
When I first met you, I was like, oh my God, I love this girl's vibe so much.
Yeah, what'd you think of me, Katrina?
Oh, first impressions, I knew you had that Bay Area accent.
You guys, I'm doing this too much now, and it's because of this young generation. I don't even like it.
Because I used to have it too a lot when I was in high school. Well, ever since I started working, I've realized that workplaces don't really understand me, or they don't like it per se.
Never change who you are.
I did. I'm a model minority. I can't.
Maybe you're doing something right. Maybe you're doing something right and I'm doing something wrong.
No, because now I'm in that phase in my life where I'm trying to get back to myself.
Okay.
So every time I hear you, like, clapping your nails and stuff, and, like, just really being who you are and talking how, you would talk, I'm just like, oh.
You guys should have seen me 3 years ago.
Like
No. Maybe like 4 years ago. My nails were longer, my hoops were bigger, and my attitude was spicier.
I had the hoops too, the bamboo ones.
With my name in the middle.
You had the name?
I have the name in the middle.
That's so...
I'm locked in. Locked in. Best era, no debate, not having it, 90s.
Love. Okay, well... First time on the podcast.
It is my first time on the podcast.
This is called Pretty Poor Decisions, where we celebrate life's plot twists and pivots. And we pour one out for the original plan. So would you like to do the honors?
I would love to do the honors.
We have lychee soju today, and I have my two little what are these? Cactus. Cacti?
Cactus.
Little cacti shot glasses I got from Arizona. They say Arizona on it. Very cute. I need you to
hold my mic.
Okay, yeah, I'll hold it for you. Don't worry. You got this.
This is not a brand deal. Is that what they call it?
It's not a brand deal, but I am open to sponsorships.
We accept funds and a strong man.
This is
to open the bottle.
My girl, what is going on? My girl, what is going on?
Hold on. I can't do it.
Here. We switch.
Over.
You have nails, to be fair. I don't have
I don't think that's the reason, but I appreciate you.
It's the nails. 100%. Okay.
No, it's my turn to pour out.
Okay, she's gonna pour it.
Thank you. Take that.
Pour the shot, girl. Because we're about to make some pretty poor decisions. Let's go.
This is a lot of pressure to do full.
Whatever.
I guess we're drinking.
We are drinking. You can't leave my house for a while. Good thing we're filming 2 episodes.
That's a whack rule. Don't drink and drive, kids.
Yes, do not drink and drive.
Absolutely.
Actually, don't rip the tab off.
Are you playing that Asian game? It is an Asian game, is it not?
It's more Korean.
Asian? It is Asian.
Yeah. No, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Okay, don't make me sound too crazy.
No, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. I tried to make you sound crazy.
Yeah, don't make me sound too crazy.
Yeah.
I'm the unhinged friend.
You are the unhinged friend. But you inspire me to be unhinged.
There ain't nothing wrong with it.
I think we're both unhinged, but like in a different way.
Tell me more.
Like, I'm unhinged in the gamer, degenerate, don't sleep kind of way.
Don't know that life.
You will get to know that life.
No, I will never get to know that life. That is all you.
Yeah.
Okay, what's my unhinged?
I don't know. You have to tell me.
Oh, I have to explain myself?
Yeah.
I think I just say what's on my mind, and I don't really care what you think.
You're honest. I love it.
Like,
Tara will see you outside.
How about that? How about
That's the unhinged. Oh, yeah, that's true. I think I definitely don't ever want to get a fight with you.
Girl, it's not that bad. It's kind of entertaining, honestly.
Getting in a fight with you?
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
There's a little bit of talk. Oh, that wasn't a good one. Oh, girl, it's going to take a while. Are you supposed to twist it?
Yeah. Well, no. You're supposed to keep going until the tab falls off. And then, well, you're also supposed to make a wish.
With whoever wins,
and
right?
Yeah, if you ever, yeah.
I think I'm getting carpal tunnel.
This will definitely be sped through, but, this is fun. I did it! I will get good I never win.
Are we allowed to cuss on this?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
You are much allowed. This podcast is marked as explicit, so they should already know.
I was dared to do this.
You were dared.
Cheers!
Cheers!
To poor decisions.
Poor decisions. It's warm.
It is warm.
Should we get some ice cubes?
No. You gotta lock in.
We could put this back in the fridge for a sec.
Yeah.
Okay. So today's episode, I really wanted to talk about like career stuff because at work you're known as the career woman.
Am I?
Yeah.
Oh,
so
snap.
Not to plug Adobe. Like, this is not an Adobe affiliated podcast.
Not at all.
Not at all. But Tara does lead this really cool program called the Adobe Apprenticeship. And basically
plug it in, apply, get me paid. Thank you.
Period. Yeah. See, okay. So it's an amazing program, totally free. Check it out. Beyonce.net/resources.
That's good.
For more information. You know how many times I had to talk about this?
You're hired.
You know how many times I had to talk about this because you weren't around?
Wow.
A lot.
You're doing amazing. You've passed the mark.
Thank you. I've read all the slides. I've listened to you talk so many times. But you are known as like the career fairy godmother. I was going to say fairy godwoman, but
girl, that's a lot of responsibility.
Yes. So a lot of, our student community does look up to you in terms of, what to do with careers and stuff. Got to give you your flowers.
Thank
you
you.
Started so many new student programs.
Give them to me while
and
I'm
events.
Alive.
Yes.
Let me hear it.
And so I thought it'd be super fun to just talk about your own personal career journey and struggles and things that probably didn't work out. Because I must say, I do a lot of like coffee chats with students, and they think we have it all together. But that can't be farther from the truth.
Oh, yeah.
So if you wanted to kick it off, let's talk real quick, just, about your career journey and how you got to where you are today.
Well, I really don't think I'm that cool. I'm going to be so honest.
No.
I don't think I've got anything figured out. Honestly, if you think you've got it figured out, you don't got it figured out. Like, it's a lie.
Mm-hmm.
But my career journey, let's see. Oh, man, this chimes back to when I was a little old lad. My first job. So some people are very fortunate in this world and don't have to work when they're 16, 17, 18, and I envy you. That is amazing.
Did you work at 16?
I did work at 16. That was my first job. I babysat.
Cute.
And I won't disclose who I babysat, but let me tell you, it was a mansion in the most expensive area code in the Bay Area. If you know, you know. We're just going to leave it at that. At the time, like VPs or none of that didn't matter to me. So like I didn't know anything at like 16,
Mm-hmm.
But it was like the LinkedIn VP engineer's house. And then the husband was like VP of Google. So like we're talking big baller, shot callers, had no idea, didn't really care, honestly.
Whoa.
Here comes little old me. My dad knew the family because he worked on the house. And so I just showed up one day. And their kids loved me. There was a boy and there was a girl, and they just loved me. And she was like, "Do you babysit?" And I was like, "No, I don't like children, honestly." And she's like, "Well, they like you." And I was like, "Okay, cool. Like, I don't know what we're doing here. I really don't know. Like, great. I don't know what to tell you. I just showed up today." And she's like, "If I pay you $25 an hour, will you babysit my kids?"
Oh, that's sweet. That's a sweet deal for 16.
At what year was this? 2014, maybe? And I'm sitting there like, 2014.
You were 16 at 2014?
I mean, I'm just backtracking.
You know what? That makes sense.
I graduated 2016 high school.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, when did you graduate high school?
2016.
At what age?
I was 17.
Oh, wait, sorry. I'm confusing myself.
College.
Yes. I graduated 2016 in college. Yes, I graduated high school 2012. Okay, cool. I was about to say, we are not the same age.
No.
Hold on.
Different schools, different points of our life.
Okay, I got confused for a little bit. Okay, go ahead.
And first of all, let me just tell you, as a mother, you should have never trusted me to babysit your kids.
Oh, no.
You didn't know me. It was a mansion. I'm talking. I honestly looked it up a few years ago because I was curious, and it's a $20 million house. Oh. So why did you trust me? But anyways, I got paid $25 an hour back then, and it was amazing. But I hated it because I'm pretty sure the boy was in love with me.
Oh, how old were these kids?
Like 7 and 4.
Oh, that's not bad.
And a dog.
That's cute.
It was cute until it wasn't.
Oh.
Yeah. No, I didn't want it. She never showed up on time. She was always late. This is probably really bad. I need her later in my life to network with. But it's okay. I don't think this will
You're
ever
speaking
come.
your truth, and this is your experience.
It's fine. Honestly, though, amazing people. Let me backtrack really quick.
Yeah.
But yeah, it wasn't for me. I think I realized I'm not a kids person, especially if they're not my own kids, because I can't beat them. Oh. And so it's true. It's true. Yeah. I can't. They're going to yell and scream at me. What am I supposed to do? Right. Yes, honey, I'm so sorry. Like, let me grab
No, we were
cheek.
not raised like that.
No, it's not going to happen. So that career ended. I was like, no more. I don't think I can do this. It's not for me. And then I worked at a law school. So now we're like fast forwarding into college. So my freshman year, my friend's mom was a receptionist at a law school. So she got me a gig. I loved it. I worked there for 3 years during my college career. On top of that, worked at Phil's. If you know, you know.
You worked at Phil's?
I was a little barista.
Cute.
I was a little barista before COVID, which meant I had to memorize every single person's drink that came up to your bar because they didn't have tickets. Do you remember those days? Did you go there during that time?
I did go in the beginning when Phil's first hit San Francisco.
Okay.
I think I remembered not having tickets. Like, I had
you
to
would
tell
walk up
them.
to the bar and say,
Yeah.
I want an ice silk and haze.
It was
with...
awkward. I just remember my first, and I think my only time going to Phil's was to walk up there, and you had to tell them what you wanted, and they're like, okay, got it. And you're like, do you?
No,
you
we
know
had
what I mean?
it.
Okay, because I wasn't sure.
And then you'd walk to the register, and then you'd pay, and then you'd come back and get your drink.
That was literally the first and only time I've been to Phil's.
Those were the days. Okay. Those were good days.
That was when I was in high school.
Okay, sure. That's fair. That's fair. Well, as a little barista, I had a dream, still kind of have this dream of having my own coffee shop. So maybe one day. But that was interesting. It brought a whole new perspective to life in the food industry. Children suck. Folks that get a job at 16, you need it. Like, learn, grow, go do something, because some of these people didn't even know how to, like, wash their hands. And I'm like, that's disgusting. Like, let's...
Like, workers?
Yes.
Oh.
You'd be surprised. Now that I've worked in, like, restaurant industries, sometimes I'm like, I need a straw. Every time I drink out of a cup at a restaurant, I need a straw. I know you're not washing that glass. Like, let's be real here. I know. I know.
Especially the plastic ones.
It's just gross. And then there's some that have stains on them. They're always going to have that stain. But it's like,
the glass ones, with the water stains.
It's gross. I don't want it.
It's leftover sanitizer and stuff. I used to work in food too, so I'm like...
So you know the 3 dishes, the 3 sinks, right?
I know the 3 sinks.
You do the dips and the... It's not ever in there long enough. Your temperature's never right. Yeah. Let's be real. It's only right when the health department shows up.
Did you have a dish machine? Like, where
no.
You push... You had to wash manually?
Oh, no. At Topgolf, I did.
Okay.
So we're going to fast forward now. Okay, so barista life. That was cool. That was cute. Whatever. COVID happened. Was still a barista. Apparently, I was an essential worker. Don't know for who. And then Topgolf opened up in San Jose. So then I worked at Topgolf. That also came with a lot of good stories. That was a good time. Alcohol and golf and floors, not a good combination. But yeah, I was a manager there for about 1.5 years. So I know about the little dish situation. It was disgusting. Queso fondito does not come out of dishes easy. It's disgusting. I didn't like anyone.
Is it like cement?
Oh, yeah, and it's in the skillet, and it just doesn't wash. Like, you have to keep running it through.
Run it 3 times or more.
It's nasty, and it gets cold, and it's, like, chunky.
What kind of cheese did they use?
It was orange.
Oh, it was orange? I was thinking, like, the white cheese that kind of solidifies really fast that a lot of places use.
It was that, but then sometimes it was orange, and sometimes it was white.
Oh. Yeah.
I think it comes in different forms. It was nasty.
Yeah.
It was nasty.
It was burnt.
It was
nasty.
It was nasty. But that was a fun time. Honestly, hated it there. I would go back and not do that part of my life again. But learning experience. We're just learning experience. We have a lot of learning experiences here. And then I realized, okay, what the hell am I doing? I want a corporate job because I have a degree. Let's use it. Let's put it to work. So
what'd you graduate with?
I was a marketing major, so business admin marketing.
From San Jose State?
From San Jose State. Man. 2020, Spartan up. And so I was like, let's try this corporate life again. I want to get paid. I want to work smarter, not harder. So I just started applying. I just put myself out there. And funny enough, I landed a job at this company that was literally down the street from Topgolf. Like, I'm talking not even a mile away. It was like 0.2 miles away maybe. And the view from the company was literally Topgolf. It was like my last employer.
Oh, wow.
So it was funny. My routine never changed. And then I stayed there for like 1.5 years. It was cool. It was chill.
What industry was it?
Energy. So
it was a startup.
I mean, technically, it's not Adobe. Okay.
So it was a startup. No kidding.
It wasn't a startup. We had stock, so it was a public company.
PG&E?
Thank you very much. They were our competitor. I met the PG&E CEO. She's an interesting gal.
Oh, it's a woman. Love that.
It was.
Oh, was at the time.
Is it now? I don't know. I stopped keeping up with them. They really need to get their shit together, honestly.
Yeah.
Keep my power on, please. But yeah, I was there for a year and a half. I did marketing and events there. Our Marcoms team was about 8 people, so it's a pretty small team, but I learned a lot. Like you touch a lot of different things being at a smaller company, which is really cool, and you learn a lot. So there's a lot of growth there. But I'm allowed to cuss, right?
Yeah.
Those bastards laid me off. So here we are. But I fully believe in it was bittersweet moment. It was a blessing in disguise because then 3 months later I landed a job at Adobe. And then I've done a little bit of a lot of things here, but I think I did events primarily my first year, and now I'm kind of like a program manager for the apprenticeship that you talked about.
Love.
So that's my long spiel of my career journey. I've been around a few blocks here and there.
Oh, what a long journey. That's awesome.
It has been.
I'm so glad your journey was very focused because
was it?
No, because I feel like a lot of journeys are very like crazy. Like mine, I did like 2, I think, career pivots before I decided what I wanted. But it seemed like you liked marketing, right, from the jump. Or like you knew you wanted to do marketing, advertising.
I knew it's what I could do.
Yeah.
I feel like sometimes there's people that have like passions and they're like growing up. They're like, I want to be a doctor. I want to be a lawyer. I want to be a graphic designer because I'm a creative.
Yeah.
I never had that. And I honestly envy people that do because I feel like they are the type of people that are so motivated to own their craft and be so good at it. And that's amazing. But for me, I was always like, I like to dibble and dabble. Like, I think I'm a little bit good at this and I could do this and I like to try new things. And I felt like marketing was a little bit of everything because you have like, I don't know, brand partnerships. You have events as marketing. You have campaigns. You have social. Like, it's a little bit of everything where I didn't have to stick with one thing, you know? I could explore my options. So
yeah. And I think, that's my number one regret, I think, is I majored in sociology.
Tell me more.
Originally, I wanted to go into social work and like therapy or, that realm.
Yeah.
But I just looked into the career field and how like taxing would be emotionally, but also I would have to get like at least a PhD.
Really?
Yeah, at least to go into like therapy and stuff like that, or at least at the time.
Yeah,
that I, this was like 2016 era. Okay, so like
job age.
Yeah, the job. The job market's very different and requirements are different now for sure. I actually haven't looked into it, but I was just like, I don't know if I'm into this. And also I've seen a lot of shows where families get like ripped apart and stuff because of social work. Because that was another one that I was,
especially now.
Yeah.
Especially now.
Yeah. So I was like, I don't know if I have it in me to do it, And so, yeah, that's why I wish I'd majored in like marketing or graphic design or even communications. Communications was another major.
That's a good one.
But I always thought communications was a class about public speaking. And I hate public speaking.
Which is funny because
I ended up there anyways.
Look at you now.
Man,
look at you now. She's like, I'm speechless. She's right.
I'm speechless. I have no idea how I got here.
And you're really good at it too.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. It's a lot of practice.
I take notes.
Practice. The YouTube channel really helped.
You are my YouTube channel.
Well, I thank you. Thank you.
Anytime, girl. Anytime.
Yeah, but no, I just wish I had those like skills, like the marketing skills, graphic design, communications. I feel like I would have been so much better off in my job right now.
I don't know if I'd say that though. Look at you now. Yeah. I feel like it's so funny because I think there's a statistic on this and I don't know it, but like almost 50% of people don't actually use what they master or like graduated in. Like their degree is not relevant. And so I feel like it ends up becoming like what you're passionate of. Yeah. And like then you kind of figure out what you want to do and then you go towards that. But oftentimes you don't even end up doing what you graduated in.
Exactly. That's what I've definitely learned too. And I feel like a lot of folks, like the people who actually use their degrees are one, rare, but two, work in STEM. Like I feel like the doctors, the tech people, like they have to have the bachelor's, I think.
But I feel like now it's so easy to get that bad boy. I think I could be a doctor.
It's definitely a very expensive but more accessible resource.
That it is.
If you're willing to pay that loan money these days.
No, I agree. I feel like there's people that like hone in on it and they have to do like 8-10 years of school and they know that's their career path. But like everything else, I'm kind of like, it's open. It's just open to what you want to do. Learn it, figure it out, go for it.
Exactly. And it's not a race too. Like career is not a race.
What's the saying? It's not a race. Oh wait, it's a marathon, not a race. Not a race. It's a Oh my gosh, Nipsey Hussle. I'm so sorry right now. I'm blanking. It's a marathon, not a race. Okay, thank you. Edit that out. Thank you.
That whole thought process is staying in.
It was working up here, but it wasn't clicking. I have a few personalities. I never know which one to bring out, you know?
Yeah. Okay, so let's start. Oh, thank you. Let's start from the beginning with your journey. What was your first ever resume like when you were applying to these jobs? Let's do some reflection.
Ew, you think I remember my first resume?
You don't?
I
have a version of all my resumes in my Google Drive.
That's crazy. Oh my goodness.
So it's on Microsoft Word.
It's still on Word to this day.
Wow. Okay.
What is yours on? I'm learning more than I'm talking about, y'all. What is yours on?
I have two versions. So I have one that's visual for creative companies, and I have one that's more straightforward for like the ATS scanner.
And then what format? What do you use for that one?
So I kind of vibe check with the employer. Of course, everything's exported on PDF,
right?
But then, yeah, it just depends.
Okay.
I think for Adobe, I sent them my regular like ATS friendly like non-designed one. I think I know, interesting choice, right? Yeah, I don't think I sent them the stylized design one, but when I worked at a boba shop, I did send them like the cutesy one.
Oh, okay.
But yeah,
interesting.
My first resume was a hot mess.
Yeah, I don't honestly think mine was that bad. I think I've had the same format for 10 years. And
that's good.
It's the basic header, education, experience, skills. It's solid. It's so basic. But I just feel like it gets you to the point, and a lot of people that hire folks now, I just feel like are like boomers or they're like millennials, and they're just like, meh. Yeah. And so
they don't need color.
They don't need color. I'm like, I'm not gonna waste my time on this if you guys aren't even gonna give it to the attention it deserves. So I think I really focus more on like the verbiage than like the style. But yeah, my resumes always look the same. It's just kind of gone longer, honestly. So it's not been very cute ever. I actually recently made a portfolio. Recently?
Oh, do tell. What was that like? Is your first one?
Yeah, it's hard. I used Adobe Express.
Oh, you did?
I'm trying to use our tools, people. It was hard. Just re-add that again. I think with me is I'm not a graphic designer. I don't ever pretend to be. And my portfolio is all about like my journey, and it's a lot visual than it is like actually my work. So I feel like with everything I've done, and I know you know this, like I think I have like kind of a brand image right now. And it's laying on the floor in front of these events. And I literally took every single event that I laid on the floor on and made a whole like community scrapbook from it. And so now that's like my little portfolio talking about my image and my brand and the community that I've built. Yeah. Because that's what I'm here for.
That's so cute.
Yeah, that's me now. But yeah, no, resumes, hard, sticky topic. Also, isn't it a matter of who looks at it? Because depending who you ask, mine might be trash, mine might be really good, you know?
What's like your number one resume tip?
Numbers,
like adding numbers to the bullet points.
Yeah, like whatever you can make a stat and put that in bold, so effective. Because honestly, like if you say, oh, I've increased the amount of students in this program, cool, great. I've increased this program by 50%. Now we're talking, baby. Like 50%, that's a huge curve. So yeah, bolding the key elements inside of a line, and then numbers. Like numbers are really great. Data. These folks love data.
Yeah, no, that's a really good one. My number one tip is to skip the soft skills. You know, when people list like skills. Yeah. no one's gonna know what it means when you say you are easy to work with. Like, we gonna find out real quick if you're easy.
You ain't.
I know.
Trust me. You think you are.
If you say dependable, reliable, all that stuff, like all soft skills are very subjective.
That's very true.
And one thing that I put on my latest version of the resume is I put down hard skills and software that I'm familiar with. And like, I tell that to like a bunch of students. I'm just like, you want to maximize your resume? Put the software you know. I don't care if it's Microsoft Suite, Google Suite, if it's Adobe Suite, if it's like any like Affinity, Canva, whatever. Like, put all the software that you know. Because I don't know. I just feel like you either know it or you don't. You know, that's more measurable than I work well with others.
No, I 100% agree. I've actually taken out my skills, period. Like, I don't have the soft or the hard skills because one time I was told they don't care. And like, that really stuck to me because like the soft skills, like you were saying, like they really don't care. Like, how have you applied those soft skills in the role? Like, put it in your experience, like make it look better. And then the hard skills for me, I just think you kind of talk about it while you're talking, you know, like you're going to be like, yeah, I'm a creative. You're going to add Adobe Suite in the line of your experience. So I've really tried to maximize the amount of space because I'm a firm believer, a one-page resume.
Yeah.
I don't know. So it's a hot take.
No, it's not. That's the standard.
Some people go really long with their resumes.
No.
And I'm like, condense it. Like, I don't know. I don't even care how much experience you have. I think I only have 2 jobs on my resume. And I've mentioned 6.
Yeah.
But nobody cares.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I don't know how far back you go, but
like I said, I have a master resume, and depending on the job I'm applying for, I copy paste and kind of Frankenstein it together. But yeah, no, I think that's like a great point. So you just like put everything experience?
Yeah. Yeah, it's very just like streamlined.
Yeah.
And I think the biggest thing I've heard is like you want to glimpse it and get everything you want to know out of it in like 10 seconds. And if you don't do that, you're failed. Like, I don't want to sit there and read this shit. I ain't got time. And they especially don't got time, you know? So make it quick, easy, like go in the details in your interview. Like, don't say everything on your resume, you know? Like, get that interview and then go deep dive, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
I love that. Snaps.
Oh, snaps. I recently learned this.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was supposed to be a Korean heart.
Oh, this? Yeah.
Am I doing it right?
It's hearts, yeah.
I didn't know that. Cute. Like, where is the heart?
It's this. Like, the shape that it makes.
That's an X.
It's hearts.
You'll
get there.
That's a hot take. That's hard.
Okay, so moving on from resumes, do you have any booking the interview? Do you have any like interview horror stories? Like, what was the most awkward or sus, embarrassing thing that's ever happened in an interview?
You know, I think I have a few, honestly.
Give me your most traumatizing one.
My most traumatizing one? Okay, let's see.
Oh, she just sat up. For everyone who's just listening, she just sat up.
You know, guys, some people amaze me in this world. I'm gonna start there.
Okay.
One of my employers at one point, this was my last round of interviews, and it was gonna be like the VP of marketing, basically. And so I get on this call. And, you know, there's me, happy-go-lucky, smiling at the camera. And there's this man behind the screen. And he's got a salad. He's just eating his salad in front of me.
Oh.
Chewing with his mouth open.
A lunch interview. Okay.
It was like 3 o'clock. Clearly, this man hadn't ate. Also, that's a red flag. If this person is, like, now starting to eat at 3 o'clock, like, his work-life balance isn't there. I should have probably ran. But, you know, he's, like, eating with his mouth open, chewing. And then I'm like, hello, like, hi, how are you? You know, like the basics. And the next thing I know, his door opens in his room and a child comes in.
Sorry, the visual that popped up is that.
I hope you're like visualizing this.
No, you know that meme of the reporter and his kid just barges in the room and the mom tries to drag it out?
Yes.
That's exactly what I just pictured.
That's perfect.
We're on the other side of that call.
That is perfect because there's little old me nervous as hell.
Okay.
I'm a really bad interviewer. Like, I think I'm a really good worker, like when I get in the role, but like interviewings are hard. Like, you don't know the person. Like, it's like you joke around, but it's like, are you really want to joking around with me? Like, I don't know. It's very difficult. So this kid comes in the room and apparently he had COVID and he's sick and he's like latched on to his dad. He like doesn't talk for like 5 minutes because he's taking care of the kid. And I'm just sitting on the other side of this call. Like, is this for real? Am I a joke to you guys? Like, am I not getting this role and you just did this to be nice? You know, all these things are going through my head. But like, long story short, the interview was probably 5 minutes long. And I was told that if the first person liked me, I'd probably get the job. And I was like, I don't know what this means.
Weird. Okay.
And it was a very awkward situation. We both left out of it. I went and told everyone I didn't get the job. It was quite the time. I'm going to leave the details out, but like, kid was not a fun kid. Like, kid was crying, throwing a tantrum.
In the interview.
And you're
just sitting there. And
I'm kind of just like, bro, like, I know you're working from home. I get it. But also,
lock your door.
Something. Just
lock your door.
Something. Like, put the child away. Nap time, sweetheart. Yeah. I don't know.
Or even be conscious of your time. Be like, hey, can we reschedule this?
Right. Something.
Yeah.
Give me something. I got the job. So I think I was already in at that point. But I think it's a sign of just like, sometimes these things are just weird and awkward and like you never know. I had one time the hiring manager like looked at my social media every single day, like every hour of the day.
What?
You know, you got LinkedIn notifications.
Your personal?
Mm-hmm. And I was like, nothing's changed. Like, I'm not that active.
You mean on LinkedIn?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Because you see the like viewed your profile.
I thought you meant like they were looking at your Instagram.
I mean, maybe they could have tried. I don't really know. I'm private, so I don't think they were successful, but I definitely think they probably tried. But I was like, nothing's changed. Like, what are we doing here? Are you like running a background check on my LinkedIn? It was just weird, you know? I was just like, what are we doing here? But I don't think I've had any crazy horror stories. I think people are just awkward, and I'm just like sitting there.
Is there ever a time like during an interview where you're like, oh snap, I shouldn't have said that?
Oh, that's a really good one.
I have one.
Wait, I want to hear yours.
Okay, while you think about yours. So this is my first big girl interview. I was interviewing around San Jose.
Yeah.
And there was, I think it was a marketing company or something like that. Like they push products to like Costco and stuff like that. And so like marketing and like semi-sales, I guess, is very aggressive.
Yeah.
And so like I remember going in, I was like in my little cute blazer outfit and stuff.
Love.
And then I took my job very seriously.
As you should.
But then there was another girl in the lobby, and I think she was also going for the same position. She was a lot older than me. She wore like all black and stuff. She looked real cool, little Asian sister, older sis. And
not as cool as you.
I don't know, but I didn't expect this, but it was a group interview. Like we went into the room at the same time, and I was like, oh. And it was just me and this girl, and then there was the interviewer, and she asked us a question, and then I would say something that she would say something. Now the question,
I don't like that.
So the question I knew I fucked up on, Tara. Yeah. I knew it the moment it happened.
Let us know.
The question was, like something along the lines of like, how are you with sales? Like, are you competitive or something like that? It was like, are you a competitive worker or whatever? And my ass, my introverted, very shy ass, as you know, most like we said no. I knew it too. I said, honestly, I'm a team player. I'm pretty relaxed, you know, like if something goes wrong or whatever, like I just, you know, kind of just work around. Like I was giving chill vibes.
Okay.
I literally was just like, no, I'm not that competitive. I think like we're a team and we should all work together, blah, blah, blah.
Katrina.
I know I fucked up. After I said I wasn't competitive, I knew it. I didn't get the job because
you didn't get the job.
I did not get that job. I did not get a callback. Answer?
Like, no, I'm coming for their throats.
Oh yeah, 100%. The other girl was like that kind of energy. Like, oh yeah, no, I'm here to meet the goals, meet the quotas, blah blah blah. And I was like, oh, okay, girl.
She's like KPIs.
Yeah, and I'm like, okay, girl, you can have that. I didn't want to sell shit at Costco anyway. It was really that job. You know those kiosks? At Costco where they push. It was like that kind of job.
Well, I don't love that for you, anyways.
I mean, my experience was all in food and sales and retail, so like my life would push me into going into some sort of sales role, which I didn't love because I don't like selling stuff.
I can't see that for you.
Sales?
Yeah.
I'm the worst salesperson ever.
I'd agree.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it, but I think I'd agree.
I'm persuasive, but I cannot close a deal to save my life. Not saying I was bad. The last sales position I had is Anchor. You know, the portable batteries?
Yeah.
So they were just opening stores in San Jose at the time, in the Bay Area, and also in Seattle. And so it was a pilot program, right? And I just remember that, like, it was so cutthroat, the whole environment. Like, I loved my coworkers. They were great. Sometimes they would pass, like, sales off to me.
Yeah.
Just so we could even the playing field and stuff. Yeah. But, like, I just remember it. At the end of the day, I got let go because I wasn't, like, competitive enough in reaching numbers and stuff. So,
okay.
That's when I knew
sales wasn't for you.
Sales gives me so much anxiety.
It's a lot. Like, that's a personality trait, you know?
I'm not competitive. I'm not aggressive.
I've been told I'd be a really good salesperson.
I think so too.
And I kind of want to try it one day in my life. But I don't know what I would sell. I'd have to be passionate about the product.
Yeah. It really, if you don't believe in the product, it's a bust.
But I can talk the talk.
Yeah.
Be like, this is for you. You look gorgeous. This blush is really doing you well.
Thank you. It's Rare Beauty.
Look at that. I would push some Rare Beauty on you. This pink pillow's really.
She knows too much. She knows too much.
I do. I don't think I've had an embarrassing one, but I've had.
She's just so sure of herself, chat. She's
I don't think
sure.
I've had an embarrassing one.
You're telling me you've never messed up during an interview and clocked it on yourself.
I've never messed up, but I've lied a lot. So I don't know if that counts. I lie a lot on my interviews.
Whoa. Okay, what was the biggest lie?
That I could use a product I have never even heard of.
You know, that's not bad. That's not that bad. Because a lot of people just
showed up and they were like, oh, let's have you do this. And I was like, I did say I could do that. And I was like, I can't do that.
That's
Here
crazy.
I go on YouTube trying to figure it out.
Listen.
I'm just a liar in interviews. I'll be so honest. Because get me the role. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out.
Also, listen, a lot of the stuff in, like, job, like the descriptions and stuff, a lot of skills, products, whatever, it can be learned on the job.
It totally can, but they want someone that knows it already. So here I am. I've had 20 years of experience. You
were trustworthy enough and you figured it out in the end. So really, like,
and now I'm smarter for it too.
What's the harm?
Yeah, I don't think that's embarrassing.
Yeah,
but
that's really ballsy of you to lie during interviews.
One time it did bite me in the ass. I won't lie, because then they asked a follow-up question.
Oh shit!
And I don't remember what I said, but I just said something and it wasn't right, and I could see it on their face.
Oh shit!
And like their face was just like, okay, and I was like, you caught me.
Was it very technical? Like
it was. Yeah, they were like, what's your favorite feature in this like thing? I really don't remember what the product was, but it was like, what's your favorite part of this, or what's your favorite feature? And I said something, like I said the first thing that came into mind.
The semiconductor.
I was like, yeah, that button right there with the shape of the thing.
Power button.
Yeah. I was like, that one. Love it. Hold it. Press it. Yeah. And they were just like, okay, sweetheart. Like, bless your heart. You're lying to us. Let's move on now.
Okay.
And I feel like there was like a little bit of an awkward silence. I think that's, I'm not good with silence. And my problem is I feel silence, but sometimes silence is in your favor.
Yeah.
And sometimes you just got to let the silence run, but I'm not good with that.
Okay, that reminds me that there was this one time an interview actually complimented me because I don't answer questions quickly.
You are very good at silence.
Yeah. like unintentionally. I purposely just need time to buffer in the brain.
Good. I just go.
Yeah, like I need to think about what I say. I'm so cautious about things that I say that, like, yeah, one time an interviewer was just like, oh, I loved how you paused before every question because it just shows that you're actually thinking about your answer and being intentional with it. I was like, oh, why, thank you. I just personally take a lot longer to think.
And that's great. I think that's something I need to work on. Pausing is great because then you like really have your thought process. You really know what you're gonna say.
Yeah, but it's like hard in interviews because you kind of want to like keep up the vibe and the banter. Yeah. So I get that too. Like there is such thing as being too slow. But yeah, no, I that was a accidental strength that I found out about myself.
It's really great when you negotiate.
Silence.
Because like you can be like you can throw it back at them and then just wait and they have to respond, and it's like this awkward silence of like, I'm not gonna fill it, like I want you to tell me how much you think I'm supposed to get, and then I'm gonna sit there in it for a second and then I'm gonna rebuttal it. And so it's a really good negotiating tactic to just let it ride a little bit, let it be awkward.
Wow.
Yeah
I will let shit be awkward.
See, I just fill in the gaps. I'll start singing.
I think I've only developed this skill because I've gotten in trouble before.
Oh.
From talking like too fast or too much. Yeah.
By like a teacher?
Yeah, by everybody. Teacher, family and stuff. I remember that's the number one thing I got scolded for was like my mouth. Because if I really don't think about what I'm saying and I say it, I tend to hurt a lot of people's feelings.
But do we care?
As a chronic people pleaser and growing up, my adolescent years, yes.
Okay, fair enough.
Now, not so much, like, but I still am very wary about what I say sometimes because I didn't realize it, but a lot of people have called me out, though, on, like, during times when I would unintentionally hurt their feelings. And I'm just like, oh, wow, I guess I can be mean if I really... I'm not watching my tone.
That's fair. I need to work on my facial expressions.
Yeah, does your face give it away?
Yeah. If I don't like you, I don't like you.
So what's the face?
It's just
dead in the face.
Oh,
it's
really?
Like, oh,
interesting. It's quite fascinating, honestly. I'm like, oh my god, that's so cute. Anyways.
I don't know if I'm obvious if I'm like...
I don't think you are.
Really? I think I can be. If I like really don't like so much. Well, I don't like roll my eyes. I've seen it. I don't... Well,
rolling your eyes is just disrespectful.
Yeah, I would never roll my eyes. I could never like... I don't know. Well, I don't not like you. So.
You just go silent.
You know what? I've recently been called out on that.
I've noticed it. When I first met you, I noticed it. But I knew you're also an introvert. So I was like, maybe that's just her thing because she's an introvert. But you'll just go silent. Like, you'll stop participating. And you'll just, like, maybe go on your phone. Or you'll just, like...
Oh, 5,000% clocked my shit.
Fun fact about me, people. I'm a very good people reader.
Yeah. No, I love that.
I can read you from a mile away.
I am going to you every single time.
Yeah, let me know. I can tell you he's a bad man. Don't go for it. Oh, she sucks. She's not going to be a good friend in 10 years. Yeah, I can tell you. I'll let you know.
Oh yeah. I need that because this will be another episode, but definitely have let a lot of people in my life that should not have been there that you've also said a few of those. You've also said,
oh, like, protect your energy.
Don't. Yeah. So, and then I don't listen.
She doesn't. See, this is a thing. And now I'm going to get off the rails and off topic here. Okay. But the thing is, and I firmly believe this, I can sit here and yap at you all I want and give you all the advice in the world. But until you go through it, until you live it, you won't see it. And I feel like you just have to go through the trials and tribulations because I can think of a man right now, maybe 2 or 3 actually, where I was like, it's bad news, Katrina. They're not your friend. They're not your partner. It's not going to end well. And she's
called out.
Well, I don't know. Like, but why? Like, why do you think that, Tara? And I'd be like, listen.
I'm called out.
I just know.
Yeah.
And
you were absolutely right.
Every time. Thank you very much.
You were absolutely right every single time. again, we can talk about our horror dating.
Yeah, we'll come back to that. Wait, what's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Scorpio. Don't ask me about the other two. I mean, I have my co-star.
I'm not that into it.
Okay.
I'm really not. There's only like a few I know a little bit about, but I was just curious.
Yeah, I'm a true Scorpio, Sagittarius something, Capricorn something.
Great. I don't know. Got it. Scorpio's all I needed.
Yeah, okay. yeah. How about you?
I'm a Libra.
I know nothing about Libras.
Oh, well, you know me.
Actually, what month is Libra? What is it?
September, October.
Okay.
Like early October.
Okay, one of my best friends is a Libra.
Yeah, isn't that the one at your birthday?
Yes, my gay best friend. Love, Kenneth.
Oh, that's not who I was thinking of, but
who?
Shout out to Kenneth.
What was the absolute worst job you've ever had?
Top golf.
Oh my god, she name dropped.
Top golf for sure. Yeah, that was it had its moments. But if you know, you know. The thing is, when you work with younger people that are like their first career, like they just don't know how to work. Like they're here to socialize. And one thing about me that's like a good and a bad thing is I really cherish my work ethic in any environment I am in. It could be literally being a janitor. Like I'm still gonna like give it my all, unfortunately. Yeah.
Unfortunately.
It is, because then you get used and abused at these establishments. Right. Like you don't want to give too much because then they know you can take it on, and then here you are piling up more work. Yeah. Learning to prioritize. But at this place there was like a lot of young people, there was a lot of older people, you had all types of folks, right? And nobody ever wanted to run food. That job sucked. Like nobody wanted to carry a tray up and down.
What?
Girl.
It's part of the job.
Girl, but like stairs. It was 3 floors. Sometimes it was a lot, y'all. Like it was a lot of steps. I was probably
you had
so
to carry food down the stairs.
We couldn't take the elevator. You had to take the back steps down and up. It was 3 floors, and the kitchen was on the 2nd floor. So you'd either go down, up, or stay on the 2nd. Okay. So if you had food that was in the boonies on the 3rd floor, nobody wanted to take that tray. And so here I am, little old manager me, having to deal with customer complaints. Their food is cold. Their wings aren't crispy enough. Their fries are cold. The cheese is too
just hard. From the stairs. Just from going outside.
All from the stairs. And I'm like, you guys, like I don't have the patience for this anymore. But that place, it was like high school. It was literally like high school. You had people having sex in the bathroom. You had chairs in the bathroom.
Like patrons or employees?
Employees. Oh, what? Yeah. So-and-so was probably dating. There were scandals there. You had like the guests or the customers coming in getting wasted. We had a police raid one time. One time the place got shot up.
Whoa.
But like it was honestly like the worst, and to some capacity the most entertaining place I've ever worked at. Like so many stories. Yeah. I'm talking a grandpa took his shirt off in the middle of the bar and threw a glass cup at the bartender. Whoa. Next thing I know, there's a brawl, and I'm over here supposed to end this brawl. And I'm like, I don't get paid enough for this shit. I'm gonna let this ride out.
I've been to the Top Golf in San Jose one time. Okay. I wonder if like we ever crossed paths. Like I wonder if you were ever my server. I went on a weekend for a birthday. We were there for
like 2 bays next to each other, maybe.
I don't know.
Okay.
It was 2nd floor though. Okay. It was for sure 2nd floor.
Okay.
Yeah. Could have been you.
It probably was.
Do you work weekends?
You got your schedule a week before, so I never could plan my life. Up. Yeah, it was whatever they gave you, morning, night. Sometimes you got home at like 2 a.m.
That's rough. Well,
people calling out.
I'll just tell people this is the invisible, what is it, the red string theory?
Yeah.
We crossed paths probably like 5-6 years ago.
Honestly, we probably have, especially being in San Jose. Like we probably...
Yeah, because I lived there for 5 years after college.
Yeah, and it was probably when it recently opened up that you went to. I was for sure there. I was working like crazy, racking up that overtime.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So yeah, it's a fun place, but
I was so expensive though.
I played for free.
You played for free.
I played for free.
It's
so
I
had
expensive.
A lot of friends trying to get in for free.
That was so expensive.
You should have came and talked to me. I had the little swipey swipe.
Dang.
Yeah. Fun fact, my number on my card at work was 0001. And so
the first employee ever at Top Golf.
That was my card.
You were the first ever employee? actually?
No, I don't actually think that's like how it works, but like maybe. I don't.
You know what?
That's what we're gonna go
That's our
with.
truth.
That's
our
truth. That's our truth. And like someone figured out what my code was at one point, and so now next thing I know is I'm just like giving people shit for free all the time because they were just entering 0001, and I was like, okay, cool.
Did you ever get in trouble for that?
No, surprisingly, I didn't admit to it until I left, and I was like, hey, HR, you should probably change this number, and they're like, oh, and I'm like, yeah. But thanks. It's been fun.
So has there ever been like a coworker or a boss that like you just absolutely hated? Or like, you know, like just any sort of run-ins in the
Katrina's
workplace?
Trying to get me in trouble.
No, I will share mine too. Like, was there a moment where you just like did not vibe with someone so hard in the workplace that it was just like impossible?
Where do I begin? You go first.
Okay, this one still traumatizes me to this day.
Okay.
So it was at a startup and I liked my coworkers. It was fine. Like we knew our CEO was like a little crazy. He was from China and he had some sort of like business in China and then he was starting something in the US. I till this day I still don't know.
Yeah.
But basically there was one day we thought the team was like, oh, we need some structure in this place. And so we hired an HR manager to try and, you know, get shit going, you know, like get an actual HR department. Like this was scrappy startup status. And and so we hired her and like she was an Asian sister. I thought she was gonna be cool, you know, until she wasn't.
Ooh.
Yeah, she like terrorized the shit out of the workplace. I remember when she was starting, like she was like getting the lay of the land.
Yeah.
She like gave us budget, whatever. She helped us like fill out profiles, like actual like employee profiles and stuff. Like we thought we were like, you know, getting our shit together for a while. And then all of a sudden, like she becomes interim like CFO or something like that. Like, and we're just like, I don't think the HR manager can be the CFO. Like those are two separate things.
Roles.
Yeah. I don't even know if it was CFO, CMO, whatever the title was.
Yeah.
But basically she was becoming buddy with the CEO and I'm like, okay, this doesn't really feel good. And I remember she was just like making everyone's lives harder, especially the managers.
Oh man.
One of the managers, she was pregnant at the time. I've never seen a girl so stressed out before. I was like,
poor sis,
she's gonna pop this kid out early with the amount of like pressure. And so yeah, there was just like a lot of pressure to put on these events and like make sales in the company and stuff. And I was just like, what the heck? And then I didn't really feel the heat of it until my manager started getting like attacked. Because there was one day where I can't remember what happened exactly, but I just remember going into the office one day and everyone was fired. And I was like, what is happening here? And by everyone, I mean like my manager and me were getting let go. I walked in and we were getting let go. I can't remember what event it followed, but I just remember I was just like, oh, weird. Like I just knew my manager and this HR person like didn't really get along.
Yeah, they didn't click.
Yeah, because my manager, like she kind of like knew like she was one of the older employees there, and then this new girl was basically trying to do a cleanse.
She was trying to do a little refresh.
Exactly. So she got rid of my marketing manager and me on the same day, and I was like, well, this freaking sucks. I've only been here for like a month and a half. What the heck did I do? So I was like, whatever, and I start packing my stuff, and then luckily I had a lot of coworkers that liked me, and I told them, I was like, oh, I'm getting laid off, like I'm getting fired today, guys. And they're just like, why? You didn't do nothing. One of them was like, oh, let me talk to the CEO. Like, we need to get to the bottom of this.
Oh, I love that. Not them fighting for you.
Yeah, I love that.
As they should.
I love that. Yeah. And then so they called the CEO. Apparently he didn't know that she was like, she was letting people go under him.
Unhinged.
Yeah, because the CEO like lived in China like a couple times. So he was like not really around.
Yeah.
My job ends up getting saved, but my manager's doesn't. So that was like a rough spot. But I remember I was like, the whole day I was already packing up my desk, and then lunch happens, and then we all get lunch. We come back. I'm like gonna move.
Yeah.
And then I get called into the HR office And then the HR lady she gives me this whole fucking spiel, and then she tells me, she goes, so we're not gonna terminate you today, but I hope you learned your lesson. And I was like,
what?
Huh?
You're like, oh, what lesson?
What was I supposed to learn here? Yeah, I wish I remembered what it was. I'm pretty sure it was an event that something wasn't right. But yeah, and they were asking, and she was asking me, do you still want to work here? Every fiber in my being said no. Don't go back to this job. They let you go. But then I was like, oh,
I need the money.
That rent money, though.
I need that money.
I need to stretch it out and then kind of leave. So I was like, no, I still want to work here. I was a sheep. Tara. So I said yes. And then she was like, well, I hope you learned your lesson. And I'm like, oh, okay. It's my fault.
I can't do that. I'm walking.
Yeah. So then I do that. But then as you said, it just, my morale was just out the window. Couldn't trust this place. So then I kind of just whatever until I find a new job. Right. And then so I think a month or something goes by, and this HR lady is still terrorizing me for the rest of my career, for the rest of my time there. I was not getting credit for any of the projects. I would design something really freaking awesome, like a flyer and stuff, because we would rent out office spaces, and I would make a sick ass flyer and no credit. It would go to the other marketing manager who's in charge of that or whatever. And I'm just she had it out for me until I was fired again.
Oh man.
Spoiler, I do get fired a second time.
Okay. But, should we call her out by name?
No, she's crazy. She's gonna find me.
I'm all here for the drama.
Yeah, it was the most taxing job on my mental health, because it just felt like Big Brother, where you felt like you were constantly being watched and scrutinized, and it just made me so anxious. I gained a lot of weight during that time. There was no AC in that building, so I was extra irritable,
as you should be.
But it was crazy because at the time they were giving me a lot of stuff. This is where I was very confused, because they promoted me to becoming a manager. They saw my YouTube channel, so they were like, oh, we want you to create a media presence, so do Instagram, make YouTube videos, and I got to hire a team. They gave me an office space and a studio. They gave me equipment. I got to go to Shein, and I got to watch.
In China?
No, in LA. Okay. And I got to shadow their studio production and stuff. They gave me a lot of opportunities, almost like gaslighting or love bombing. And then
the word.
Yeah, and then so I thought I was doing good, and then all of a sudden an event, I remember the day, Tara, an event happened. It was a career event. And I was like, oh my God, my staff needs media passes so that they're allowed to take photos and videos. They're interviewing people need to sign release forms, whatever, right? So I was like, they should have some sort of badge so people don't think they're randos. And so I make them super quickly, and I laminate and everything. I give them to my 4 staff members, and I was like, okay, great, we're protected, let's go. And then the event happens, we get all the coverage, whatever. The next day, I get called into this HR office, and then the lady's just like, I was so embarrassed last night. And I was like, what do you mean? I thought the event went great.
Yeah.
And then she was just like, no, you didn't make me a press badge, so people didn't know I worked for the company.
Ooh.
People didn't know I was the CFO.
Oh.
And I was like, oh, well, I didn't mean anything by it. My people need it, so they're allowed to take photos and videos and interview people. I'm sorry you feel that way. What am I supposed to say? And then something, whatever the fuck. Yeah, you're fired. And I was like, okay.
I don't think she can do that. I think that's an HR violation.
Startup, homie. I mean, when the HR manager's also the CFO.
That's very true.
I don't know. And I just remember too, the CEO, I sent a message to the CEO. I was just like, oh, thanks for the opportunity working with you, blah, blah, blah. And he goes, yes, you're very welcome. Something. Wish you best luck in the future. You need more experience.
What?
You motherfucker.
Okay, I don't love that.
That was probably the worst job I've ever had. And Yeah. And yeah, there's so much other stuff in between. Like I had so many with startup culture, you wear a lot of hats and they move you around a lot. Like at one point I was the building manager.
Oh.
Like
were you security too at one point?
Yeah.
Damn near.
I learned how to book an arborist to trim trees.
Oh, I don't even know arborists.
Yeah. Apparently, the landscaping on buildings, like with trees and shit.
Yeah.
In the parking lot. Yeah. Apparently, you need an arborist to trim those trees so the branches don't fall on cars. Yeah.
You learn something new every day. You learn something new every day.
I learned a lot about building codes. Our building did not pass a lot of building codes because there was no AC, so summer was actually hell. What else did I do?
I'm about to go look at your LinkedIn and
I think
trying to match the stories with
it was crazy. It was a crazy time.
Interesting.
And then I became this fucking media manager.
And here you are now.
And here I am now with no experience.
I know she's mad. I know she's pissed.
Yeah. But it was bittersweet because the team went on without me. I sent them a whole thing for their LinkedIns because I knew they would probably get fired too or let go just by association. So I sent them a nice note, what to put on their resumes and stuff.
Oh, you're so sweet.
All this stuff. And then I saw the next wave of people come in and I was just like, oh, I see y'all on my Instagram. I'm so sorry.
You're so sorry. I told y'all it's coming.
Yeah. Okay. So that was my horror job story.
Oh.
Never doing a startup ever again. I don't recommend it unless you really like that
environment.
Culture, fast paced.
Sometimes I feel like it'd be fun. And then sometimes I'm like,
it's fun if the team's good.
Yeah, that's true.
And scrappy and make anything happen, for sure.
That's true. That's true.
But I don't recommend.
Yeah, I guess it depends on the person. I'm trying to think of mine still, but I think I have one.
Okay.
I'm really shitting on this place right now, but I'm going to take it back to Topgolf.
Okay. You will never get hired by Topgolf again. I hope you know that.
That's fine. Honestly, that's okay. I did my part there. I'm never going back. So we're just gonna call her Mary.
Okay, Mary.
So Mary was on the sales team.
Okay.
And let's just say the sales team was its own posse there. It was Mean Girls 101. There was a Regina George.
I like this.
There was a little snobby crew in there. And it was funny because if you were in it, you were in it and you were safe. And then if you weren't, it wasn't a good place to be, you know? And they had their own space. So we really didn't cross paths often. And so I was probably in their good graces until I wasn't. And so there was this one woman and, a little blonde white woman in the sales room. And they were just some lazy ass bitches. That's just what it was.
That is the worst in a service place. Yeah.
And they thought they were hot shit.
Oh no.
And I just wasn't here for it. And again, I was on their good side until I wasn't. So they basically booked our events there, right? And I noticed they were a little racist when I would come in, and it was just a really hostile environment. And I let it all go until one day I walked in there and I was like, hey, I think you guys messed this up. Can you guys fix it? Because it wasn't my event. It's basically we're hosting for them and they don't leave their office.
Okay.
So we're doing the labor, they're behind the screen type of thing. And she was like, it must be you. I didn't make an error. And I was like, no, sweetheart, it's definitely not me. And so then I walk away from it and I was like, okay, well, I'm not going to do your event and you can call your money and I'm not going to get you paid for this.
Yeah.
And then she has an attitude with me. So then I go to the other room pissed off and I tell the server and I was like, hey, I don't know what to tell you. They're not going to be helpful. I'm so sorry. And then she realizes she messed up. So she comes back in the room, doesn't apologize, kind of just gives attitude and gives me the new sheet of paper.
Oh.
And so ever since then, it was drama because I'm not going to do this with you. I'm not your slave. I'm not your little assistant. It's not going to happen for me. So, here I am, little old me, making the situation worse. And so whatever, that day goes on. From there on out, it was just like bad blood. One time she brought her kid in because it was like kids' day and I was at the check-in desk. Who put me at the check-in desk? I don't know. That should never happen. Especially with children and me. So I'm at the check-in desk and she shows up and she was like, should I stick around? Like, are you going to poison my child? And I was like, girl, why would you even say that? First of all, like, I am not that bad of a person. Okay. Your child's like 6. Like, what kind of comment is that? So she just made the environment so bad. And it continued. It just all the way continued. And on my last day, I like messed up one of her events and it really ticked me off because it was my fault on this one.
Yeah.
And she like did not let it go and started all this drama and rumors about me in her office. Keep in mind, I'm like 21.
Yeah.
She's like 38.
Oh.
Get a life.
Yeah.
You know?
I will never understand that.
People that
like picking fights.
That's all I got. Grow up.
Younger people.
Just grow up. It's really not that serious. But yeah, I think that was what was the question? My worst story?
The time you beefed with someone so bad in the office.
Yeah, I'd say definitely her. Like, we just had this back and forth battle. Like, I would walk past her and be like, you didn't brush your hair today. I would just like say something. God,
yours?
I don't care anymore. I was like, if you're gonna be a bitch, I'm gonna one-up bitch you.
Yeah, you gotta let them know, you know? And I think that's like really important to like not take shit at the workplace.
I think the thing with me is, and I've grown. Let me make this very clear for future employers. I've grown. I'm a bigger person now.
Yeah.
However, you should never let an employer walk all over you, because the first instance when this happened with her, I walked in very cool, calm, and collected. I was like, hey, like, I think you made a mistake. Can you look into it? That's really all it was. She took it way too far. And from that point, she thought she could walk all over me. I don't really do the levels of power. Right. Because yes, you're above me, but ultimately, if I'm showing you respect, show me respect back. That's all I ask for, all across the board. And I do understand like exacts. I do understand it's a different style, but ultimately respect goes a long way with me. And if you don't respect me, I'm not going to respect you back. And that's just that.
Yeah. And that's just like the basics of human decency.
You would think.
Yeah.
But it's not the case for everyone. And it continued. Oh, she continued for like 2 years. And
2 years?
I left the place and it continued. She stalked my LinkedIn. Her little other representatives would look me up and add me to try and see what I was doing. It continued. Like, it was giving crazy bitch energy.
Yeah.
That's mine.
Would you say like Topgolf is like your last service place before you went into like your career jobs, or did you have more after that?
No, that was definitely my last place. And sometimes I kind of like miss the fun of it. Like, I think I could be a really good bartender on the side. It's really
fun. Service jobs are really fun.
Yeah, it has its moments. Like, one time I had a tab that was $30 and I made a $200 tip.
Oh my God. Amazing.
Served a bunch of guys some beer. And it worked in my favor, you know? That's all I'm going to say. But, like, it has its moments for sure. But also, it's labor intensive. Like, I think it's definitely easier when you're younger. Because now I'm just like, my knees hurt, girl.
I know. Can you imagine yourself going back to service?
Some days. I've thought about it. But, like, service, not as a waitress. I think I would just be strictly, like, bartender or something. How about you?
I've thought about it, too. Like, going back to waitressing, I think my brain has definitely declined since I stopped waitressing.
You don't think?
Yeah, because I feel like it just kept, like, waitressing and serving just kept my brain so sharp in terms of like prioritization, focus, all that stuff.
Yeah.
And then ever since I left, I'm like, my brain is just jello. Like, I don't know.
And you get people that are really good at it. And then you get people that are really bad at it. Like, I asked for a ranch 30 minutes ago. What is going on here? You know? Like, so I feel like we're somebody that, like, really hones in.
Yeah.
And we want to do a good job. And, like, that's why our brain works extra. Because we're like, oh, extra crispy wings. And,
yeah. And it also feels good, like interacting with customers that are nice to you.
That are nice and tip you well. Shout out to them.
Yes. Tip your waitresses, waiters, hosts, bartenders,
It's important.
all your service workers.
That's actually one of my red flags in a man.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
If they don't tip well?
Mm-hmm. That doesn't have to be well.
Or at all.
But like if you're tipping like, I don't know, like $5 on $100 tab, like no, that's crazy.
That is a little crazy.
That's one of my red flags. Like people that don't treat people in the service industry well.
Yeah. Like their job's already freaking hard. Like they probably had
that might be a deal breaker.
Yeah. They probably had to like dig through trash to find something like 10 minutes ago. It's rough. Or they
Everyone's
fell
on
in
the
dish machine.
Same level in my eyes. I don't care if you're CEO, janitor. I stand on it.
Same.
Yeah, respect goes a long way. Respect. And I think that's the thing. Like I have a very large personality, but if you respect me, I respect you. If you don't respect me, a line gets crossed, and I'm just cordial. Yeah.
Love that.
Yeah.
So going into like your more current role also with Adobe, but also
and I've been dodging that one.
No, don't worry. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. We won't get you fired, girl.
Dodging that one.
But just talking about your more career related roles that you've had, like what was that jump like? Like how did you kind of like rebrand yourself from working in service, minimum wage jobs to like I'm a career woman?
It's hard. I don't think it's an easy switch. I think I've had a lot of surprises coming to Adobe.
Was Adobe your first corporate?
I'd say the one before it was my first corporate.
Okay. Yeah. So you could talk like blanket if you don't want to talk just Adobe.
No, it's fine. It's whatever. I think my first job was definitely more corporate. It was very much so like you're getting on meetings, you have an agenda, you're going down your agenda.
They were strict.
It was like proper, like corporate is how I look at it. Versus like I feel like a blessing that we have is we're on the community team at Adobe, and it's a little flux. But like I just was like, this is such a different world. So I really think it depends on what corporate place you're at because
they're really not all the same.
They're not all the same. Like the switch was hard my first time because I just had to like transition and I didn't know a lot of it. I faked it a lot of times. Like faking honestly works. Like honestly, sometimes you just gotta fake it till you make it. It really does work. But like now in my current role, I just feel like it's okay to not know and it's okay to ask questions. Now I'm gonna get like, here's some tips.
Here we go. Go for it.
There is such thing as dumb questions. I'm gonna be so thrilled. There is such thing as dumb questions. Like that's a lie. But also at the same time, when you're new, ask those questions.
Yeah.
And I feel like at my current place, like we use so many acronyms and stuff like that I was like, what the hell are y'all talking about? And once I figured it out, I was like, okay, this all makes sense. So I just feel like when you're coming from a place of like, you haven't had a role like this and it's your first time, like ask all those questions, play dumb at first. Because if you go in knowing too much, they're going to expect so much from you. Like really take that time to onboard and understand. But yeah.
So wait, so the tip was there are such thing as dumb questions?
Yeah, there's definitely such thing as dumb questions.
Okay.
But ask those dumb questions.
But ask the dumb questions.
While you're new.
Okay.
Because if you're 2 years in and you're asking me like, what's 2 + 2? I'm going to look at you like, what are you doing here, sweetheart? Like, how'd you get here? You know? Yeah. I don't know what my takeaway was, but here we are. The switch.
Ask questions.
The transition.
Yeah.
Ask questions. It's not easy. Really milk the fact that you're new. Just like do all the things, milk it. It'll be like, oh, I don't know. Join all the channels, talk to all the people, put yourself out there because they're not going to see your work if you don't try, you know? Talk to all them folks, baby. Networking.
Networking is so important.
Networking.
Yeah.
Networking is how I got here.
Really?
Sorta. I got a referral.
Me too. I was a referral too.
Okay, yeah, exactly. So I feel like networking, knowing someone, and I feel like in this era, it's so difficult to even get your resume seen. Like it's so challenging for a robot not to just give you an automated like rejection. And so knowing someone that can at least get your resume seen is huge. And I always tell people, say something that's going to resonate with the person you're talking to. Like, I might be like, oh, Katrina, you're holding a boba pillow. Like, do you enjoy boba? Like, tell me more. Like, what's your favorite drink? I don't know. Like, find something you can latch onto and continue and build that relationship, because you never know. Katrina might be the next CEO. Katrina is going to be the next CEO.
I don't know about that.
Well, listen, I'm going to put it in the air. This podcast is going to launch and be absolutely amazing. We're going to make our money.
Yes.
And I'm going to be like, you know what? I knew that bitch. We're going to throw it out there. I knew that bitch when she was a little old nothing, and now she's a big old something. And
you flatter me. You going to be a big old something too.
Girl, I'm just trying to survive. I'm just trying to survive.
We're all just trying to survive.
And sometimes it's okay. Just survive.
Survive. Bare minimum.
Just make
Getting by.
Getting by.
Fake it till you make it.
Fake it till you make it. Dumb questions do exist.
Dumb questions exist, but ask them anyway. But don't ask Tara. She'll get mad at you.
She will be pissed off. She will give you the face.
Yeah.
Really?
She will give you the face if you don't know what ROI
you know what it
is.
Though? No. You know what it is, though? If you can Google it, fucking Google it. You know?
I definitely have been that person that just didn't Google stuff. I've been there, so I get it. Now I do. I do, because I hate opening cans of worms. And that stops me a lot of times from asking questions. Yeah. I'd be like, let me just figure this out myself real quick. Like, why am I going to ask this person if this is possible? Let me just ask the person who's in charge of making XYZ possible.
Like MAO, internally.
Yeah.
We use that acronym.
Yes.
That's a fair question to be like, what is MAO? Because that, in my head, I was literally typing meow on Google. And I was like, what are these people talking about? Like, this makes no sense. So that's a fair question. But if you want to go ask, like, what does ROI stand for? Just Google it first. And then if Google's giving you some crazy answer, then be like, then go ask. Ask someone that's your safe space.
Oh, for sure.
It's probably not me.
I feel like a lot of people ask these Googleable questions because it's just convenient.
So convenient.
Out of convenience, but also Google's very convenient. AI is another beast, man. This is a tangent, but I have beef with people who use ChatGPT when they could use Google. Like when they ask GPT, like, what is this? When you could Google it. Like, because I don't know, I'm just so conscious about like AI usage and stuff. Like, do we really need to be using Earth's resources to get you the recipe for a cheese pizza when there's so many articles, so many blogs out there?
That's true. I actually don't AI stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like, I was talking to you about this earlier.
Like things like people are using AI to like look stuff up that I'm like, Google is still here, y'all. Like, please. But of course, I'm not here to police you. Do whatever you want.
But I feel like it's more challenging to go to ChatGPT and then type your question versus literally opening your browser and then just typing the question.
Yeah. You'd be surprised.
Interesting.
You'd be surprised.
Hot take.
We should get the soju back, though.
Oh, we're going to pour one out?
Yeah, we got to pour one out.
Let's pour one out to my Top Golf days and fuck them. I said it.
That's crazy. We are never getting sponsored by Top Golf.
Maybe that should get bleeped out. That's Employers are going to think I'm going to call their establishments out.
You're good. People have said a lot worse. Don't worry.
Have they? It was just a pretty toxic place. I ain't even gonna lie.
No, it's the truth. It's fine. And it's your experience.
Thank you, Mom. Appreciate it.
Okay.
You gotta pour this one out now.
I know. Okay, Tara, I guess to close off this podcast, we're gonna pour another shot. So while I pour this one, can you give us some last piece of advice?
Ooh.
For, anything you want to leave with?
Yeah. I'd say keep putting yourself out there. Never let anyone tell you your work sucks. If you believe in it, there's probably something there, and there's nothing wrong with that. Don't ever doubt yourself. I think doubt's always going to be there, but like, don't hide your work, like even if it's not like the most pitch perfect thing, there might be someone out there that it stands out to, and they might like it, and they might see your work as like something super amazing. I mean, art, creativity, it's not always perfect, And so I think in this society where imposter syndrome's so real, and doubt and fear, and the market sucks, it's so difficult out there, just don't let the feedback get to you. Don't let the no's get to you. Keep trying. I think I applied to probably 100 roles when I got laid off, and I got 1 or 2 interviews at the end of that, but something did stick for me. So I think don't let any of it discourage you. You know, you're gonna get there. I really do believe in timing. It might not happen today, it might not happen tomorrow, but it's gonna happen one day. So keep putting yourself out there.
Period.
Yay.
With that.
Okay.
Final shot of the pod.
Oh, she really.
I technically, when you pour one out, you have to pour it on the ground.
Okay, well,
but I don't want to damage my couch or my floor.
I'm kidding.
I mean, you could.
No, I don't want to do that. We need to think through the pouring.
We need to think through the pouring out, but
I poured out to get us drunk.
I poured it out into a shot. So cheers to that, homie.
To that.
All right, well, that wraps it up for the podcast. I know, it's so good frozen, right?
It's so good frozen.
I love it. Now, where can people find you, Tara, on the interwebs?
Oh, where can people find me? I'm on LinkedIn. I know it's corny, but I feel like I've become kind of like a LinkedIn girly now.
Really?
I have. I'm trying to rack up my followers. Yet. I have 3,000.
Well, you have more than me.
I'm excited. I want to rack it up. I feel like I have more advice on that platform than I do my Instagram, but LinkedIn, Tara Abtahi. I'm Katrina's connection. So if you don't find me, if you don't know how to spell my name, look up Katrina.
Oh, no, I'll put your name. Your name will be on the episode.
Okay.
I'll link it for you.
Okay, perfect. It's my girl. My Instagram is Tara's Community.
Hell yeah.
Message me. DM me. I respond. I got 48-hour response rate. Thank you very much.
Love that. Okay.
Thanks for having me.
Yay.
This was
Thanks
fun.
for coming.
To the poor decisions, baby.
To the poor decisions.
Outro.
Done. Yay.